This conference will now be recorded.
Give me a second.
Oh, sorry. How early you can take the morning section, sir? Actually, can you change the morning section time, anything like that? So it will be
No,
early
no, no,
morning.
no. That's fine. Leave it. Leave it that topic. We'll see. Another 2, 3 weeks is there, right? I can manage it. It's fine. Okay. Now, what you are talking about? Yeah. So this combination we have discussed, right? Did you guys practice this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, on the same note, okay, this guy has directed 2 films, right? Okay. This guy directed 3 films. This guy directed 9 films. So I want another column where I want to see the film name, which
Mhm.
2 films it is there. Okay. So if it is a single film, okay, then I want to see the film name itself. When there are multiple films, 2 films and all, I just want to see the count. That's it. No, not more than that. I don't not want to print there anything. Okay. So if it's a one film, it should show me the film name itself or the film name he directed. Whenever there's a multiple, more than one film, I don't want to display. I just want to say 2 films. That's it. The count of films. Make sense?
Mm.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
So, so for that, let's see how we can do it. So I say the film title. So I will check if I has one value because there could be multiple, right? The film title. If it is a single one, then give me the same title itself, right? Else count rows of my film table multiply percent with films. That's it. So what will happen in this case? If I drag here, so whenever there is a, so see this, okay? So whenever there is a one film, I'm getting the film name itself, okay? And whenever there is a 2 films, this part is going on. 2 films, 2 films, 9 films, okay? And you can give a space also as well here if you want. Make sense? This is
Yeah.
right?
S-
Okay.
Yes. So it's
But
checking
in
only
some,
one. Yeah,
Sorry.
sorry.
yeah, it's giving only one film name. What about the 2, 3, 9 films?
Then we can
No,
have the if condition if count of films is less than 2 or less than 3.
no, I'm not getting the question.
like right now it has one value, so it's checking if count is one, then it will show the
Hmm.
name of the movie. But
Hmm.
like if directed two films and
Hmm.
we want to see both the
Print
films name, then
that
we
I
can
already
have the.
showed you in the concatenate text function. Remember this one, the list of journal whenever there is multiple there. How to use it? That concept you need to use it here as well if you want.
Okay.
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 Okay. Now let's try to understand. I have two things. So I have director films, okay, and I have the film title where I'm using has one value as a function. So there is another function, the same function with same functionality that is called a has one filter. Okay.
Hmm.
So let's see the difference between these two. Let's try to change the director films instead of has one value in this case. Let's change it to has one filter. Okay. Enter. Just see this second column, third column output. It remains same. There is no changes to this. Right? Everything is remain same, correct? There is no changes. So has one value and has one filter logically both are same function only. Okay. But when we change the same thing in the film title
Mhm.
as one filter, then there will be a problem here. Okay. The problem is now I'm not getting when there is a one film, I'm not getting the title of the movie. Instead of that, it is just showing me one films only. Right? If I change it to has one filter.
Yes.
Right. And when I'm using the has one value, then it is correctly working.
That's
So what
giving name.
happened in this
Yes.
case is, in this case, what is happening is when you're using the has one filter, loss somehow this true part is not executing at all. So everything is remains false. So it is going to the this condition as only. In just giving the count here. Right? Makes sense? Because this part is not actually executing. If this was executing, then for the one film, I should get the name of the film title, right? Because I'm putting values, which was earlier the case when using the has one value here.
Mhm.
So if you change it to this one to has one value, then it is working properly. See, whenever there is a one film, I'm getting the name, which is nothing but this. Okay, make sense? Why this is happening? First of all, you understand the concept? Like, what is the problem we are facing here? Huh?
Yes, sir. With filter.
What is the problem we are having here in this case? Let's try to understand. So here in this case, my this column is coming from the director full name. Okay. So director full name and this is my film. Okay. So we are counting the films here. Okay. And has one value is checking for the film title. So what is happening is in this case is that let's go to the relationship here in this case. So from the director to the film, there is a unidirectional filter is there, right? So for the each director, how many number of films we have? But film table can't filter the director table, right? It's not possible.
Mhm.
Only
Yes.
one way direction.
Yes.
Right? So since this is happening, what happened in this case is let's go to the film title again. So when we are checking that whether any filter is there on the title, this is checking the filter actually. Okay, has one any filter, single filter we have. So uh, it is like from the film side, I'm checking to the director that whether I am having a film title or not for that particular director. So that bidirectional filter is not there. That's why it is not able to check this condition at all. Okay, and it is going to the false condition and just giving me the count itself only. Whereas when you use the has one value here, automatically it is considering the has one value have the capability inside, I mean, internally to work with or change the direction to the bidirectional, and it will check each and everything here. So that's the difference between these two. That's why has one value is working and has one filter is not working. Okay, right? And here in this case, why it is working? Because it's a single table only. Because we are have a filter from the director and we are using the director table only. So on the same table, as one filter has one value, no problem. It's the same thing. But when we have a multiple tables involvement, then it should be ideally to use the has one value only, because has one filter, like when there is no bidirectional filter, then it will be not penetrate to the other relationship and it will give the data. Okay, this is the difference between your has one filter and has one value. All right, so now this is the combinations we can use, and there is a very simple, uh, suppose you this one, right? I have a very simple statement for this as well. Okay, let me comment this. Instead of writing all these things, right, you can have another function here that is called your selected value, which is very powerful. Selected value, I'm saying title. So you will see it will also the same thing. It will returns the value when there is only one value in the specified column. Otherwise, returns the alternate results. So whichever column you give, it will check whether that column have a unique value or not. If it's a one value, only one value, then it will give that value. Else, it will give the alternate results here. Okay. So here, suppose in the alternate, same thing. We'll just try to rectify here. We'll do this. That's it. Let's try to enter this. Now, so it's working, right? Instead of writing all these things, we can write in one statement itself. So this is like the if else. Okay, it will check this, else this. Simple, right? This is simple, right? Compared to all these things.
Hmm.
Same as first one, it's giving this same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So this the alternate, the best I can say use the selected value only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And one more implementation of the selected value is, let's take, we have one slicer here. Okay, the filter slicer. And let's take anything from here. Okay. So and take one card here. So what my requirement now is that whatever I will select from here, suppose I am selecting Denmark, the same whatever I select that I want to print it here. If I select Germany, it's giving me this. If I'm not selecting anything, it should give me a message that select the country first. Like that, I want a message here on this card. Right. So what I will do for that, I will create a message here. Selected country. So I will say selected value, country. If it's single value, then else I'll give a message. Please select country. Very simple. Okay. Just try this. Now if you see right now, it's saying that please select a country, the false area. Okay. Now if I select something, then that value will come here. This is a good one. Okay. So whenever you want to capture the slicer value, then you can use this. Okay.
Sir, one thing I love, why previously it was not selecting from the country before measure?
Which measure?
Hmm. Before creating the measure, why it's not selecting the when we are selecting the country, why it's not showing something? Why? What is the use of creating a measure for this one? She's asking. Is it?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I'm not getting like this. You're saying?
Yeah, so you created measure, but before creating measure, you were trying to select country from the slicer, but it was not showing in the card
Because
before
there is no
creating.
nothing. There is no column in the slicer, right? Is there any
No.
field is available?
No.
How we can capture this? This value,
Mm.
whatever I'm selecting, how I can capture?
Okay. I got it.
Okay. Hmm.
Mm.
So to capture that, I just created a measure, right?
Yeah.
Which will capture whatever I'm
Selected country,
selecting,
country. Yeah. Mm.
whatever I will select from the country, that will give me here. That's what it is all about.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Fine.
Same like has one value, selected value also checks each
Hmm.
row, right?
Correct. Is a single value or it is a multiple value? It will check that only. Yes, absolutely. Okay. All right. So let's one second. Let me pull up one more file here. This one. So here, so one more file I will share today. So let's do a product analysis. Let me stop it here. Open the another file here. And let's open this file. So here I have three tables actually. Okay. Calendar, which is nothing but a series of calendars. I don't want to create it. Products, my sales. Okay. And I don't want to any transformation required. Let's do that. Let's see the data transform here. This is fine. Date, all these things. Products, calendar. All looks good. Just apply it. Okay. This is a simple model only. Let's try to correlate. So the product to the sales. It is fine. And from the calendar also, I need to log into the date. So one way. So it is something like this. Okay. So sales is my fact table and calendar and product. Very simple tables only. Okay. So here let's try to do something. So the first thing, let's create a major table. Okay. So here I want to this you need to tell me. Okay. How I will create it. I want to create a amount column, total amount. So how we will create it? Just see the data. So in the product table, I have the price. Okay. And in the sales table, I have the units. How we will create the total amount?
Okay. So calculate
Hmm.
sum x of unit and multiply by sales. Sales, what is in the sales price?
But why we will use the calculate?
Because we are
No.
defining measure. We are creating measures.
But every
Oh
measure
no,
will be start with calculate.
no, then sir, sum or
The sum of total. Total amount. Sum of mm, sum
sum
evening.
is
Comma expression.
Units I have,
Mm.
and into the price I have in my product table. I will get it.
okay, different table. Then do we need to with the help of filter?
Mhm.
No.
Different. Okay. Different. Mm. Calculate the
Oh,
price.
sir, related with the related function.
Correct.
Mm.
Related.
Yes.
Okay, so this is your total amount. Format it. Okay, so now let's try to create a matrix here. Okay, so here the matrix is. Let me change the little bit size on a global area so that it will be easy for me. Okay, if we put to that the key measures, the column one I will delete, so that what happens this it will make it converted to proper measure table. Alright. Now in this case, let's go to the date table, and there is a hierarchy is there. Let's take year
Mm.
and let's take month. So when I'm drilling down from the year, it will go to the month. Okay, let's expand.
Mhm.
So January, February, March, December, January, February, March, December. Alright. So now I will display the total amount in this case. Okay, that's fine. It is visible, right? The screen is visible to you, but it is
Yes, sir.
small.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's good.
Okay. So now this, if you compare the 2011 January, there is a total sale of this much amount happened. Okay,
Mm.
got it.
Mm.
Now let me copy this and let's create another matrix here. Then I will explain you what exactly I need. So in the second matrix, let's try to put the product. Okay. So here, from the year to month to product. So if you click on the January, there are some products are available here. Okay, got it. So in this case, this is the product, but here what happened is the hierarchy how it is going down, right? So this is like something like this is happening. Yes, I will give a tip here. So this is year. When you click on the drop down, it is going to the month, and when you click on the month, it is going to the product, right? But it is going like vertically, the drop down. You want horizontal, like suppose you to click year, then another column will month, another column will be the product. For that, what you do? So for that,
Okay.
select the matrix. Okay, go to
Mm.
the format for the visualization, and where is that option? Let me check. Hmm, hopefully on the values total. I don't general no in the visual section. The name of the that setting is called yeah here row headers. It is there. Okay, let me go to the row headers. Where is the row headers? Yeah, in the row headers there will be an option. Where is that option? Went options. This option, the stepped layout. Okay, so this is by default it will be on only. When you off it, then your the hierarchy will go like this instead of going like this drop down of it. Now if you see when you expand it, now I try to expand it, it will go here, not down. Okay, make sense? This is the way it
Mm.
is going now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm. Nice.
nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my requirement here in this case is that now try to understand what is my requirement. So in this one, I include the product. Okay, so out of the 1199, this product is contributing to $70. This is my highest sale for the each product, correct? For this month, correct?
Yes. Yes. Mm.
And when you go to the Feb, I think the highest would be this one, $360. Okay. And when you go to the March, the highest dollar is somewhere around, I don't know how much, maybe
150.
$180. There's 180
Mm.
also there. So this guy is the 180. So what I need is
In ascending.
I don't want to include the product in the visualization. Still I want the highest sales by individual product. So total is this much for this month. I want the highest product sales in this case. So it means basically this much. So for the January month, I need this amount in one of the other measures, 270, whichever is the max on the product level that I need here. Okay, or I can say the top product sales that I need it. Makes sense? Getting the point?
In each month.
Yes, on each month.
So you are asking average of each month?
Not average, total
Hmm.
amount, top product only, top product sales.
Top product in each month.
Not product, top product sales on each month.
Each month. Yeah.
But how come the
So how to get it? Okay. So let's see. So
max of
let's create a
sales?
sales. Okay. So
Mm.
so just
Net.
understand this table. Okay. So just like what I need actually, we need to go to the each and every row of this table. Okay. And
Hmm.
calculate the max, right?
Mm.
By product. So we just need to
Hmm.
go there. Correct? That's it we need to do.
Yes.
So how you are doing for the sum x? There is another function called max x.
Max.
Okay.
Okay.
So it will go to your product table,
Product.
okay, and give you the, let me give the total amount. That's it.
Total.
Simple. So it will go to the each and every uh, table of the product, get the total amount, and finally, whichever is the max, it will give
Max of the product. Hmm.
you. Okay. Not max of the product, max of the total amount.
Max of the total. Okay.
But how it's going only month by month?
Because we have a relationship. From the date to sales is there is a relationship is there, right? So let's try to do it.
Hmm.
So now
Can I see the
mm,
output, sir?
I'm putting it. Wait.
Okay.
Now let's change this to. So here if you see it is coming for the Jan, it is coming 270. Just compare, okay?
But why it's then what is like 2511? So what is that one?
Which one?
Okay. 70,
The
360.
270
top
is for
product
the
sales.
January. This is
Yeah,
sum.
that is okay. Sum of that total 2000 year 11. Okay.
And for the February it is 360. I've carved
Mm.
it. Okay. Then let's go to March. It is 180 rupees. Okay. Then for the April
Mm.
it's 324. Okay, this is the max. Okay.
Mm.
So this is for the March 324. Okay, and for the April how much you are getting? 324. Sorry, May is 231. So May is 231. Yeah, this one. Okay, so we are absolutely good in this case. The top product sales. Okay, make sense? This is
Okay.
Yes, sir.
okay. Now the next requirement is in this case is that we got the top product sales, but what is the product name which contributed this amount that I need? So
Okay.
270 rupees on the January is
Which
contributed
product?
by balance sheet template VE11. This is the name. Okay. 360 rupees on the Fab is contributed by this guy,
Cash.
cash flow modeling courses. Hmm? So like that, whichever the product contributed that I need. So there will be a temptation here. It will go here in this case. Is that Can I put directly the product name here in this case? Let's try to do that, okay? If you put the product name directly, anyway, I need the product name, no? It will mess. It will not work out like this. It will give you everything. Okay, let's try to put that as well. So, not here. So, like this. So, this will not work out like this, okay? Because it will give you every product, but I need the individual product. For this filter context only, I need the product. Okay,
So,
make sense?
yeah. So
So
in
it
the
is something like, Mhm.
sorry.
So here the point is, from this individual Harman, the list of products I have, right? I want a top one product, something like that. I need to calculate here. Okay, can you just think of a logic here in this case? How to get this product name?
In measure, can't we mention the product name when we were
Where you
mentioning
want
the total amount?
to, but that will be the max of that, right? Max
Yeah.
means what? Alphabetical, it will max. It will not give you the name of that, right?
So max it will find the total amount, and that total amount product name will it not print?
Mean in the sense of total amount, you want to put product name here, right?
Mm.
Yes. Means we
But
want basically both things together, but total
how you
amount
will
and
get it? Hmm.
hmm.
But there is no parameter for the max x, right? Total, either you need to put expression here.
It's total amount and okay.
You just think of a logic. I will be back in a minute.
Hmm. We want for name amount.
Max product named.
Can't we have two columns or total amount?
So letters it will come. So, no,
Hello.
no.
Total amount,
So,
comma, product. Will it not work, sir?
mhm, what do you want to put it here?
Comma,
Like this.
product.
And product, but it will count the letters, right?
What you will give it here? That's fine. This is what is this giving this even.
Where is it?
What is that?
I don't know what is this output.
Hmm, okay.
So it's counting the string over there and it's giving that name, but it's not giving the related name.
It will not give, right?
Hmm.
So here, what do you need to do here in this case is, so this is the total product list we have for the January. Let's take. Okay. This is the 10, 12, what are the products I have. From here, I want the top one, which is the first top.
Hmm.
Okay. And for that, I want to give the name. Let's see how to do that. Okay. So I will give a name called best selling product name. Okay. So I will use another function here. Let's call my top n. You remember top n in SQL?
Hmm.
Top 5, top star.
Yes.
Remember?
Ah,
Yes.
yes.
Same, same thing. So it will give you the top one. I want the first value from the top one. Then under what? Under all the products, right? So only I want to create the second parameter is a table. So I have a table called product, sales, calendar, all this. These are the three physical tables I have. But I don't want that to use on my calculation. I need a list of product name, unique product name, and I want to create a table out of that. Then which function I will use? Just listen carefully. I want a table, virtual table, which will hold the unique product names, only unique product name only, and it will create a table. Which function I will use?
Yes.
No?
Because filter create virtual table.
Yes, I am talking about the virtual table only. I'm talking about the
Filter.
virtual table only. Hmm?
Filter.
Filter you need to create. But filter, you will create a filter. Filter function is why you will use. Filter is used to filter the tables. But here we are not creating to filter. I want to create a table. I'm saying virtual table with unique product names. Only product names. Just now we saw that, right? Before that, I can use the values. So this will create a single columnar table, okay, with single column only with unique product names. Okay, just see this how the output would be this one. Let's go to the table tools. Just create a new table here just to test this is okay. I'm just putting here. So it will what will happen? It will create a table itself with all the products, single column table, okay, with unique product names, all the distinct product names. There is no duplicacy here. This is a table, okay. So this the same table I'm using. I'm not creating physically. I'm just creating virtually. So whenever I'm doing it, it will virtually it will create a table on top of this. Make sense? This is okay.
It will
Hello.
give unique product name that is for the Maxix or for what it is giving. I mean, top N is
Okay.
for like top sales with a unique product name. So product name, right?
Top n from the first parameter is how many characters, how many rows I want from the top n. Second one is the table from where it will be fetching. Then from that, the third parameter will come up by what? Based on the order by expression. So here I will say the total amount, not order by expression. So if you use this, what happen is, let's try to imagine, okay? So here let's take on the January. So these are the products I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what happen is, it will take the top one and we have a very basic table on the product, right? Right. So for that, we have the total amount. For each product, I have the total amount, right?
Mm.
For that, from there, it will give you the first product, first total amount, first one, whichever is the first. That makes sense? Just think of in a logical way. You have a product table, you have an amount table. From there, when I'm talking about the amount, that is giving me the first amount. First amount in the sense, the max amount in this case. First row amount.
Okay,
You
one
remember,
is max X in this case.
not max. Max is different. Top n is the first row only. First row on the table. First row on the table.
Can I see the output, sir?
Now there will be no output because this is a table. So for that I need to do something. Okay.
Mhm.
Just try to use this into the test table. Let's go. So on the table itself here, let's try to execute this. Will work. Now, oh sorry. Minute open again. Yeah, right now this is the product. Practical business modeling course. Overall, it is overall. Okay. So total product name, out of that, the total amount is max is this much. Practical business modeling case. But if we use this table with the relationship for each month, we will get different products, right? Yes or no?
Hmm.
Right now, this is overall. This is a single table. It will give you this one only. But when you use this table or this output of this along with date, along with sales, along with product, then it will be make the relationship flow there, right? On that particular table as well. And it will give you the for the each month there will be a unique first product will be there, right? It will show you there, right? Correct? Making sense or no?
So first row, it means in 2011 when we created measures to find max X. So January has one row, February has one row of maxes. So it's showing only one row, top row. Okay, yes, sir, got it. Yes, sir.
Okay. But the problem is this is a table actually. This output is a table. And if you know that on the individual filter context, I can't put the table directly here. Okay. If you try to put it, let's see, let me squeeze this. And in this case, suppose you want to put this value here,
Mhm.
it will throw an error because it is saying that multiple value was supplied where single value was expected. Because this output itself is a table.
Okay.
Okay. And always on a visualization when you are putting, it should contain the scalar values. Single value it should show. So for that, what I will do is that we got the table, we got the first. Okay. From there, I just want to get the first value somehow so that it will make it a scalar instead of table. So for that, what I need to use another function I will use that is called the first non-blank. Okay, the first non-blank. Let me okay. And I will put comma here, enter, and here I will put one. So what will happen is in this case is that so whatever the top you got it here from there whatever the first non-blank value I have, that I want to print it. So in this case, it will print the product name itself. So it will convert. Now this output is a scalar output. It's not a tabular output here. Okay. If you use this, now try to put this, and you will get individual company. Leave it about the totals. Total anyway, it is not that important, but important is this one. So 270. Why this formatting got changed? Okay. So now if you see $270 and the corresponding table is balance sheet template V11. That is correct. And when is the 660? This is cash flow modeling course. Everything is correct, right? So we are getting the individual product here. Make sense? Just see this and tell me any questions you have. I'll explain.
Like we are passing the virtual table over there, right, sir?
Correct,
The
correct.
virtual table, but one for what is one in the second parameter?
Second parameter is from the table. Uh, it is getting me the, because the top n is giving me a table. Okay.
Yeah,
It will give you the table. From there, I'm taking the first non-blank, the first row itself. But that will convert it into a scalar value instead of putting in a table.
total
That's
value.
what I'm using the first non. This parameter is for the first non-blank. From this table, I'm taking the first non-blank. First.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the amount. Now here, this is clear, right? But one more problem is there in this case is that if we go down, uh, just scroll. Now this is not total. Leave it like this. So now if we go down, we are getting correct results, everything. But when the September, October, November, December, okay, it is giving me something wrong. So what happened is in this model or in this data, whichever file I have, after the 2012 August, there is no data actually. For the September, there is no sales. There is October, November, December, there is no sales. So when there is no sales, there is no point of displaying the best selling products also in this case, right? The total product sale is not coming, but the products are coming unnecessarily, right? This is not good, this part, right? Because I don't have a sales, and why should I display the product here? But it is coming. How to use this? So now your task would be how to suppress this, or how we can, how we will not able to, how you cannot see this data in this case.
So we can check is blank total amount
Correct,
or
absolutely. That is the one. Correct. So before to that, we need to check here. If what we will check here is blank of total amount. If it is true,
total.
then give me blank.
Okay.
Right? Else this part. Then I will just close the if here. Okay. This will goes out now. Makes sense? This is no, there is no data for the whenever there is a blank. Till August it is there. Perfect, fine. Okay. Okay, and let me remove the totals as well, because totals is not required in this case. So column subtotals and row subtotals, level remove the what. Okay, so this is the data. Got it? This part. So top product sales and their best selling product name. We're getting it. Okay, makes sense. Now let's extend this a little bit. Okay, now I need top 3 product sales. What does it mean? So now the top product sales is this much. So top 3. So in this list there could be top 3, right? So top 3 could be 270, 189, I think 168. These are the 3. Or no, 270, 174, sorry,
189.
189 and 170, 189 and 174. These are the 3 products which are top 3. That sum I need on the first column. Instead of taking the top product sales, now here the 270 is coming. That I want to sum it up and I want to just showcase here. Okay, make sense? So let's do that. Let's copy this and go to a new table here, new page, and paste it here. And here only I will start doing that. So and we'll compare. So let me remove top product sales and my best selling product name. So now I need the top 3 product sales. Okay, so top 3 product sales. So here's the problem. What is the thing? First of all, I need to create a table with, based on the total sales, I want to create a table with 3 products, top 3 products that I want to create it first, right? Then from that only I can do the sum x. Makes sense, right? So what does it mean to say? It means, let's go to page number 1, and from here, so whichever product is satisfying on the top 3. So in this case, top 3 is 270, 189. Based on the total amount, I want to create a table of products, but I want to get the top 3. Top 3 product based on the total sales. That table I want to create. Finally, I will do the sum of sales. That makes sense? This is, hello?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
So let's go there. So how I will create a top? First of all, I will use my top n again. This time
Okay.
I will take 3.
3
Okay.
Mhm.
Then
table.
I can create an
Table.
individual table or virtual table, but this time I will take the original table itself, because from the product only I need that. Based on what? Based on my total amount.
Total.
So it will create a table of best selling product, 3 products based on the total amount for the products. Okay. Then on top of this, I can use
Sum x. Unit.
sum x. I will use the sum x here. Correct. So sum x will be, sum x first parameter is what? First parameter is table, right? This is giving me a table. And on top of that, sorry, and
Expression.
I lost it. Everything is fine. So I'll say top n 3, comma my
3
products,
from
comma my
total amount.
total. Okay. On top of that, I need my sum x. Sum x give you sum x first table, first parameter is table, and the top n is giving me a table actually.
Table.
Okay.
Yes.
Then comma, what I want to sum? I want to sum the total sales. So the
Sum of
total amount.
total amount. Hmm.
So it will create a three product table based on the total amount. But from there, I need to just sum the total amount here. That's it. Simple. So now let me format this guy also and drag this. We are getting $633. Okay, on the January. Let's see. For the January top three products is 633. So, 270
Plus
plus
174 plus 1.
189, 189 plus 174. Can you count it?
Yes, sir. 1 second. Yeah, it's getting correct.
Getting right.
633.
Okay. 633. Let's compare the fab also. Fab is
I mean, can we see the
360.
name also for that?
We'll do that. That also we do it.
Oh,
360, 360 plus 174 plus 135. Okay. How much is can we getting here?
669.
80.
Oh,
No, on the fab I'm saying. 804. Okay, you can compare. No worries. So this is correct only. I'm saying. Now, the main challenge here in this case is that in the first one, we have done is that once you let me delete this. This is like this. So whenever you got the top products, we get the individual product name also for that. Okay. But this is top one. But in this case, it's a top three. And in the individual sales only, I want to print the top three products. So which are the three products involved on this? And which are the three products involved on this, all these things. So you remember on the genres table, I clicked the list of genres. Which function I used for that?
What was that, sir?
Question is very simple. This is 633. 633 is the sum of three products only, right?
so
That product
keep
name I need. Three products name.
keep filters.
The three products should display in three different rows.
Three different rows or same row, whatever maybe.
I mean, like same row, but enter, like
Enter or comma, whatever could be.
yeah,
Which
delimiters.
function I
Yeah.
will correct? Which
Yeah.
function I will use for that?
Mm.
So it is. Hmm, sorry. Go ahead. So it means that from the previous class, you are not watching the video properly, right? Yesterday only we discussed this.
Yes, sir. We discussed it.
Just a day before only we discussed this question. And I have the file also open, I think, hopefully. If I take where on the here. How we got this? This is directed at three films. I'm putting the three films here, right? Three genres, sorry. Three genres, I'm putting three genres here across, right? How I put it?
Keep filters. Concatenate.
Use
Array. Cross filters.
not cross filter. Cross filter is something else.
Oh no,
Use the
concatenate.
concatenating.
Yes. Yes.
So here I'll say top 3 selling, top 3 selling product names that I need, right? So I will use my concatenate text one. Okay. So inside that I will create a top n table because I need that. So I will say top n 3 products based on my total amount. Okay. This is my first table. Concatenation will take a table. I'm providing a table of 3 rows table with product based on the total amount. Okay. Then comma. Then what do we want to display here? From here, we want to display from here is the product
Hmm.
name with delimiter as, let's take comma. Okay, that's it. Let's try to do that. Enter. Now let's try to put it here. So we are getting three tables here. Okay, so here we are getting it. If we say the first comma, this is one of the one of the product is balance sheet template V11. You know that. So this is one product, and this is one product, and this is one product. So 3 products are coming for the individual sales. The only problem here is this, the order. Order in the sense, these are the 3 products, but out of that, the balance sheet template V11 was contributed more, right? In the sense, 3 products are there. Out of that, let's suppose 380, one product is contributing more. That product should come first, then second product, then third products. Right? Like that, I need the order of this product. Okay. So in that case, what we need to do is that let's go to the top 3 product sales. Yeah, in this case only. After the delimiter, right, we have another parameter in this case, the order by expression. So based on what order you want to display your product. So based on my total amount I want to display. On which order? On the descending order. So what will happen? It will take the order of the total amount descending. Based on that, it will show you the product. Okay. Now if you enter this one, now the balance sheet should come in the first place. See, in the first place, then the second product, then the third product. So this is the order on which they contributed. Okay, makes sense. And finally, I explained that one also. Instead of putting the delimiter, we can put a enter also,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Well, how to put the enter?
The 10. 10 is the key and
But how to put? How to put?
unique.
Correct. In care of 10. You need to put it here. Okay. So that it will go to the individual lines. Now see, this is looking good. So total amount is this much. This is the top 3 product sales, and these are the top 3 products. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So this is file I will give you. This is called your product analysis, and these are the questions only on the product analysis. So they will ask you top product sales, what is the best selling product name, or they can ask you the top three. Top 3. Suppose they will ask you the bottom 3, bottom or list selling, then how we will do it? Sorry.
Min X.
Okay, first one will be the min X. Okay, so you mean to say the top amount, total amount, sorry, the top product sales. Here you will use the min X. Okay, What about this one? The best selling product name.
Okay, best selling. Top annual is not that total amount. Top N.
Maybe we can use descending or something.
Yeah, in this case, and to use the descending here in this case. So that this product will be based on the descending. There is no bottom n actually. So top n need to be descending. Same, suppose you want to go to the top three selling products here. Here what need to do? Here also we need to do the descending, this table. This table you need to make it descending so that you will get the list top three list product sales. Okay. And top three product sales, what do you need to do here? Is also you need to do the descending. This part. So that you will get the sum x. So logic is same. The logic will work in everywhere. Okay. So this exercise, please do it by tomorrow when you are coming to the class. Okay. Make sense?
Okay, sir.
I'll put this file on the GitHub. Just look into that and just do that. Okay, please.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Chalo. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir.
Thank you, sir.